welcome to the Lounge After Dark special edition, Halloween special edition. Ooh, this is so fun. Y'all look so festive.
Is that what the sound of snake? She says around. I'm like, is that a snake?
Yeah, sounds.
You know, yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Like,
I think cats do that.
No, she's like a Medusa, so like, yeah.
You were trying to say she was hissing.
I don't like snakes either, but I like the idea of turning a man into stone. Pew, pew, pew.
Watch out.
Oh my gosh.
Turn into a stone every night.
What? How am I dropping these M&M's? Wow, this
Got a zebra right here.
I love this costume.
A zebra.
You said
Zebra.
Zebra.
That shit's gonna give me nightmares now. I'm not gonna lie.
Weird.
Pop up out of nowhere.
It's just so weird to just kind of.
I should have never been drinking because I'm scared.
Can you see?
I'm scared, bro. I really want to
This is so dope. I love it. You want to hug your mom?
Yes, my eyes is tweaking on me.
Uh-oh.
This nigga got a whole zebra in front of me.
I love it. I love this.
And then the eyes aren't moving, so it's like super scary. Like,
You look scary.
I know this could definitely be a nightmare. If I really have a nightmare, I'm like,
Halloween,
we're not doing
Halloween.
Halloween.
Run up on
Yeah.
somebody wearing that shit.
Yes, I love y'all costume. Okay, you're a cat, right? She's a cat. This is Medusa. I'm a schoolgirl.
Or a naughty teacher.
Naughty teacher, schoolgirl, whatever. And this is
Make it up.
a powerful black man.
This is
There you go.
a
Black
powerful
power.
black
There you go.
man.
Sir
African
Kente.
rockstar.
Yes, Kente man.
Sir
There you go,
Kente.
Kente man.
Kente man. I love it. Yeah,
Every
welcome
day of
to
the
the
week.
Lounge After Dark,
Yes.
where we get intimate with conversations about love, sex, and relationships. I'm so excited to get this conversation started because
Yeah.
it's gonna be very fun because we're gonna have. I'm excited, but Halloween special edition. So today we're gonna be discussing scary dating stories, horror dating stories, your craziest, scariest, traumatizing experiences when it comes to dating, maybe bad sexual experience, maybe. I don't know.
I got one.
You know, I got my candy. You got my candy
Give me the
ready. Okay. Got my
Look, I'm
chocolate.
like,
she got her shot.
You have the candy. I just with this topic.
This topic, we about to
Deborah.
go in.
What up?
Can you drink out of that? You need a straw. Somebody got to pour it in his mouth.
How are you gonna drink? He's not gonna drink them. He's not gonna drink.
Yeah, really drinking like a zebra. Safari type shit.
But yeah, so who's gonna kick it off? Because I know y'all got some stories in your
You gonna kick it off. We want to hear the naughty schoolgirl.
Yeah.
schoolgirl.
You are
Yes.
the naughty
Fellas,
one.
I ain't never seen you wear nothing like this. Never.
We love it. This is a whole different side. No wonder why.
We've never seen the side of Tyra. We've been seeing religious church girl every day. Now we're seeing naughty schoolgirl. That's what I want to see. You know what I mean? Let me hear about it. Let me hear about
Lord,
it.
I don't even know where to start. Like, I feel like most of my stories that I have, like my really bad, traumatizing stories, are not. I don't want to say it's not legal. But I don't know if I'm able to say it without getting punished.
The police ain't gonna come for you, girl.
I don't know. What is it called? Like, you have 10 years after a crime is committed? Yeah, I don't know if it's past 10 years.
I think that only goes.
Oh,
She
this
got a
is a
body.
Halloween
Now I catch
special
a body.
for
That
real.
goes with anything.
You got
Yeah, so
banned
I
out
don't know if it's
somewhere.
been 10 years. I don't know if it hasn't been 10 years yet.
You got banned out
Did you
somewhere.
literally
No.
snatch a soul?
No, I didn't snatch a soul, but I've had situations that I got myself involved in that.
No details.
Nah, I really.
She took a nigga soul.
Okay, give us the sugar coated version.
We need the details, no names.
Yeah. Or you can say
The
names,
tea.
but just say a different name.
All right.
Call them.
Not even name, but like the story of like the
Is he still okay?
Okay.
No, this is like
It's
I
so
mean,
worrying.
you know what? I've always
Concerned about this nigga.
No, it's
What
not.
did she do to
Wait,
him?
hold
10 years.
10 years ago, and she's still scared to talk about it.
No, because I've like it's like situations that I've gotten myself involved in, And like, I'm a lover girl. I don't know if y'all know this about me. I'm a lover girl.
We know.
I'm a very extreme lover girl, actually. And
Oh, Jesus.
I'm an extreme lover girl. So like, I tend to overdo and over give. And if someone like, okay, for instance, like if a guy that I'm talking to needs my help for whatever reason, that's how much I'm going to say. I'm that ride or die.
Right.
I do things that I'm not supposed to do.
Yeah.
You know?
Even if it puts you in an uncomfortable position.
Even if it puts me in an uncomfortable position.
Dang, that's dope.
You know? And I don't like doing it, but
it's your nature.
it's my nature.
I was literally just talking to my brother about
Yeah,
that
that's just what it is.
I said, I'll go broke for people, and that's not fair.
I've gone broke
It's
for
the
people
loyalty,
too.
man.
But then when it's your turn,
Oh Lord.
where they at, though?
When it comes to your turn, now it's like
People ain't loyal.
oh.
Gone.
I mean, talking about faster than Ghostbusters.
I mean, way faster. Like disappearing like
Damn.
Houdini.
Cool. Niggas need to remember what you did for them.
I feel like
They
They
don't.
don't. That's the thing. They don't.
We live in a selfish world.
Very.
It's what do I call people? Most people are with them. What's in it for me?
I was
That's
just about
it.
to say, like, I think reality is that they're users. And that in
agree.
reality, they never had intents on doing what you do for them.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I
They
definitely
literally
agree.
was like, okay, cool, I'm in this situation, boom, boom, they good, all right, cool, boom, boom. Damn, I'm in a tight mind, I know I can call them, boom, boom, boom.
They
I'm good,
know.
I'm good. Oh, shit, you in a tight mind? Damn.
Because you probably been there
Got
for
shit
them
to do with
so
me.
many times.
So many
you know?
times. Yeah.
They're just like, I could definitely rely on this one.
Oh, they know.
Yeah.
Oh, people,
Oh,
they
they
know.
know.
Oh, Tyra, let me call her. She's
But
the one.
the day you
I
say
know who
no.
to call now,
Oh, the
shit.
day you say no is like you've
Listen.
never said yes.
Hey,
The day you say no is like you've never said yes before.
too much.
I've noticed that.
I've
Too
heard.
much.
What you got? What you
Who got
I'm
the
ready to
scariest
see.
story? Who got the
Really?
scariest dating
I'm
story?
gonna just talk about y'all stories.
No, you gotta go too.
Okay,
you
I'll
gotta
kick it off.
go.
Scary.
You gotta,
Okay.
I'll
gotta
kick
go.
it off.
Okay.
I'll kick it off. 'Cause you know I'm a real one.
Yes.
I'll keep it a real 100,
Keep it
1,000.
real.
Oh, man.
Ad libs. I do.
Okay, so I met this guy on Tinder.
Okay.
Okay.
Fucked up in the
I
game
got
already.
something like that.
Okay.
I met this guy on Tinder. And we went out to dinner. It was fun. You know what I'm saying? Okay, come back to my house. We had some drinks. Cool. I ain't dumb. But I'm going to just say cool.
Mhm.
So we get there. And seemed like he was moving. So I'm like, okay, so you move your stuff. Like, yeah, he's like, he just found another place. I'm like, all right, bet. So we chilling. And all I hear, mind you, we ain't even been here maybe 45 minutes. And I hear banging on the door. And all I heard was, I hope that bitch know you got a wife. Bro, when I tell you this man literally was shushing me. And she was banging on the door. And then she called him. And then he answered.
No.
Was telling her that he was at the club. Come pick him up. No, you ain't even out there. You was not there when I went up. I'm there, man. I'm there now. Just come and pick me up. Bro, I didn't know what I was gonna do. I didn't know if I had to come. I'm over here texting my friends just in case I have to leave and they're already like she outside with somebody else. Like if I gotta fight,
I got one question
man, we
before
was
you continue.
listen.
Was it a house or an apartment?
It was a house.
Okay, so you could have ran out the back door.
See, I don't know. I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody could have been in the
I
back.
have
Bro,
questions.
people.
So many.
So okay, so he was married.
I mean, that's
So he
what
took.
she said.
So okay, because he took you to his marital home.
I'm not sure who house it was. 'Cause I don't know why she didn't have no key.
No,
That's true,
fine.
right? Exactly.
You know
So
what I'm saying? I put all
she
that
was
together. I
right.
mean, you know, I made it make sense. I'm like, okay, so what's really going on? I don't know. You know, shit. I'm your wife. We going together. I'm the wife.
Real bad.
Real
So
bad.
y'all, so you and a guy were y'all like dating for a long
No,
time? Or
girl,
you
this
just,
was the
Tinder.
this
You
was
said
a
Tinder.
Tinder.
Tinder,
Yeah,
right?
we was on Tinder.
Got a whole wife?
A whole wife girl and was really on some like I'ma beat that bitch ass type shit. So I'm really like, oh hell no. I literally sat there in silence for another hour before I left because I didn't know.
What do you say?
Because he claimed, shit, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm getting a divorce. That's why, you know, all this stuff is happening. You know, I'm like, well, you could have said that Because baby girl was ready to beat my ass, for real. She was literally banging on the door, and the fact that he called, it was just the fact he answered the phone for me. Like, but you don't hear him. I didn't know if it was a setup. You know what I'm saying?
He actually answered the
Yes,
door.
he answered the phone.
He answered the phone.
Yes, he acted like he was not there. Like, at
Oh, he
all.
did he like put music on in the background or something? Cause he said he was at the club, right?
No,
That's why
He should have put music on in the
too.
background
He
to
didn't
pretend
put
like he was at the club.
But if he would have, he would have heard it outside. So,
Oh, true.
so I don't know how he finessed that one. That's why I'm like,
She went to go pick him up from the club that he wasn't at.
She tried to go pick him up.
that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking it was a whole setup. Had to be. I'm like, man, y'all tripping. Like, oh my Lord Jesus.
Was it like the right timing of when you guys walked into the house?
No, I said we was there for like 45 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So it was like, I could see like, okay, you wasn't there. Let me go see if you at the house, but you not answering. Maybe he wasn't answering the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And now she like, hope you know that bitch. Tell that bitch you got, like, she was really like, hope that bitch know you got a wife. I'm like, well,
So how you leave?
bro,
Yeah.
I waited out for a whole hour. Like, you
In
know what I'm saying? I
silence.
checked, yes. And I checked, you know what I'm saying? I checked
You
outside.
stopped fucking with Tinder after that, though, right?
Man, what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have
Oh.
some bad Tinder
Had to go.
stories.
Yeah.
You okay?
I have
Because
some bad
People in
Tinder
real life.
stories.
I
too,
don't know
Tinder.
Yeah,
how
people crazy.
y'all-
After that, I was like, oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Tinder, like Tinder.
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 App.
It is an app.
It's like
I've
the
never.
worst.
The only
I mean, you know, I get
dating
to
app
this
I've ever
point in
done
my
is
life,
Plenty
you
of
know,
Fish.
okay, it's like in online dating, you think people are on the same type of time.
Girl, no.
But
Dating
after
time.
going through that, you're like, nah, not at all. Like,
First of all, you crazy going to his crib though.
I mean, listen.
He was nice,
That
though,
was
right?
great.
He was a nice guy.
Yeah.
I mean, listen.
I mean, but isn't that
I
the
put
whole point of
myself in
Tinder?
a lot of
but-
situations that I, you know, if I was
So-
anybody else,
Yeah.
I would have been gone.
It's Tinder.
But I'm a real one, so
Yeah.
I pay attention to everything. I know how.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna
You
say
watching.
I know how to get myself out of every situation,
Yeah, you
but in
watching.
reality, that's why I was like, let me play my cards right. Like certain, like if I was anyone else, they probably been friends. Like, oh my god, da da da,
Yeah.
moving
Yeah.
around. Nah,
You was
bro,
chilling.
I'm paying attention.
She did the right thing.
What the fuck? You got me fucked
Girl.
up? Because if I go outside and baby girl is out here with her sister, anybody like
Anybody, they could have had a weapon, something. You would have been
Anything, girl.
by yourself.
Listen, they would have
So-
died.
Perfect, bro.
Is Tinder more
They
so
would've
of a
died.
hooking up dating
It's
app?
hooking up.
Yeah.
So you
It's-
do know that we're gonna hook up.
Okay,
at the end
no.
of the
Well,
day.
initially that wasn't like the feel. I mean, that's just, and this had to be 7 years ago. It was like I fresh, like done dating my ex type shit, and I'm back in the streets.
Yeah.
You know? and now they give me an app where it's like, oh, it's the streets in your phone. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I got a, you know, a couple of good meals.
Ooh, that's a scary.
said I
That's
gotta
a
go
scary
with them
story you
meals.
just told. Cause it could
See,
have
you dope.
turned
I can
Anyway.
Bro, they could have died.
What the fuck with her?
Because I'm not dying.
Yeah.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
It's either me or you, and I ain't going.
You know how crazy they
Yo,
getting now.
that is
Thank
so
goodness that was 7 years
scary.
ago.
Facts.
Cause today,
Today? Oh, no.
mm-mm.
Okay, what about Jam?
Oh, damn.
I know Jam.
Zebra.
I know he got some
you
stories.
dated a lion.
Ah. Go ahead. I know
Now
he
that's
got
funny
some.
as fuck.
You dated a
Dating
female
a
dog.
lion.
At this point,
I know he got.
I'm ready to hear this. Like,
That's what we doing?
yes.
Yeah. Go. Be ready, boo.
Quick, fast, in a hurry. Like, yo, eh.
Okay. First of all,
Ooh.
I got a husband and wife story too. Okay.
Oh.
But I got shot. Actually.
What?
Wait,
Okay.
huh? You got shot?
Yeah, with a shotgun. Okay.
He got shot at
shit.
with a shotgun.
You got
Okay.
Shot
so
at.
y'all
Not
hear
shot.
this? He got shot at.
He got shot with a shotgun. He'll be in the afterlife.
I got shot at
That's
with a shotgun.
Trying to tell you, because
He'll
them
be in
bullets.
zebra heaven.
Okay.
Zebra Heaven, I do. Your ad libs are so funny. He has the best ad libs.
He's
I
over for this nigga.
swear.
Yes, he does.
If
That's
you
all I
watch
wanna
the
do. I
past
just wanna talk shit in the
episodes,
back.
Damn.
that's all he
How
does.
That's all I want to
that
do.
happen?
Okay, so how did? Yeah, tell
Because
us.
what the hell?
Okay, so let's rewind a little bit. Right? So first of all,
No.
my mom don't wear no makeup, right? She don't wear no makeup at all. So I'm already like, it's cool. It's either here or there, right? For me. So I meet this shorty, and you know, I'm like, okay, she cool. We go on a date, everything's cool. I go back to her house. Now I don't know she's married this whole time. So we in the shower. Now we in the shower, her face washes off. Okay? Eyebrows, contour, everything. So she a totally different woman. When I see her. Okay? So I'm already on edge. Like, yo, fuck
See
this.
that.
Like, what the fuck? You lied to me. Yo. You're not even.
No, bruh.
It
Yo,
is
I'm stressing right now.
Oh,
Yo, you feel me though?
I'm stressed out.
first off,
Yo.
sis, you should have kept your face on because you know how to take a shower without a face.
Yo, you should have known. Like, come on, we're not getting in the shower. You go face wash. Like,
Well, she
Okay,
wanted
can I
to
cut
get
you off real quick? So when
comfortable.
y'all was taking a shower, y'all was just taking a shower, or y'all taking a shower?
now we taking a shower.
Okay. Just get down
Oh,
with
was
it.
it her face is
Okay,
down
just wanna make
there?
sure.
I try to do something sexy or pick her up. Put
Did her
in
hair
the
come
water,
out
her
too?
face wash off.
Oh, so that's how her face washed off, because you picked her up
And you
and
put it in the water.
oh.
It's about to, you know what I'm saying?
He thought he was fucking in the rain, in the river, in the
That's-
and the
I'm a
waterfall.
R&B nigga, so you know, I want the vibe.
This
You
nigga-
want the R&B vibes?
I want the R&B vibe.
Don't change the
Oh,
waterfall.
my God.
Okay,
Nigga doing spin moves in the water with Mario.
I do.
Yo, pause.
Oh my
But I can
God.
imagine.
Yo, listen, straight face was on the floor, all right? I saw the shit going into the drain. Like,
It's
Was
a
it
fact.
hair
It's
still
crazy.
attached?
Whoa. The shit stayed together and went in the drain?
yo, it went in the drain.
Bro,
Oh my God. I would have had to exit.
you can see your face just black. Oh.
So I'm having an argument. Like, I'm like, yo, like, you not even the motherfucker I went out to dinner with. Like,
You
a
told
whole
her
different
that?
motherfucker.
You told her
You
this?
said it?
Yes, I'm upset. Come on, let's be real.
Yes, I'm upset.
I'm upset.
Because first of all, she was fine at dinner and ugly in the shower. Okay?
That's so not nice.
Bro, let's be real. Let's be real. Come on, stop it.
Okay.
Let's be real. If
Okay.
we gonna go there, we gonna go there.
We're going
right?
to go there. Go ahead.
Okay.
Because
So-
you're not the same.
Yo, they be doing Halloween every day.
Huh?
He said they be doing Halloween.
Go ahead, finish your
every
story.
day.
Yes.
They be putting on dress up every day.
Every day.
Okay, so you know, I'm arguing with her. I'm trying to get my shit together, right? Next thing I hear her bang at the door too, right? But this nigga got a key. Okay? So nigga come in the key, he's like,
Oh
right?
shit.
Now nigga, listen. I've been around guns my whole life. I know what the fuck that is. Okay? Nigga,
Gotcha.
butt naked and all. I grab my shit, I hop out the window. This nigga starts
What?
shooting in his house.
No.
Oh, wait.
Damn.
Oh, wait.
Dylan,
Make
sure you get this.
This shit.
Nigga, I hop in
He
the car,
said,
go the fuck off, the end. Okay? The end.
Butt naked,
I got
bro?
the fuck, yo.
Bruh.
questions,
That is a
comments, and
nightmare.
She might
concerns.
still have
Adam
something
and
like
That's
Eve.
a nightmare.
They
Oh,
should
hold
have
on, y'all.
been.
Let him, please. We need the full gist.
I
Okay,
need to
so
finish it.
so when the husband came back in the house, he started shooting at you, right?
Bro, he didn't say no questions. The nigga was silent. I heard the door. He didn't even say nothing. He didn't get upset. This nigga might have been a military nigga or something.
He heard y'all argue. He said, "Oh, who the hell is this?"
And he
nigga?
started
Am I
shooting.
not?
You ran out the house. So you
he
ran out the
shot
house
at you.
naked.
Yo,
You are
listen,
in
butt
the
naked,
house.
all, I grabbed a few things. She might still have some shit. You know.
We ain't never gonna even go back to that.
Yeah, that's it. The end, my nigga.
The end.
Fuck. Nigga shot at me, dog. The fuck?
I don't even know what the
You
hell
didn't
I
ask
was
no
like.
questions.
okay. So did you drive to her house?
Yes.
Amen.
So
He
your
drove.
where did your keys? Where were your keys at? Because
Oh, he grabbed
you didn't
his
have
shit.
time to grab your stuff.
He
did you?
grabbed-
No, he
He
grabbed
grabbed
his
everything.
shit and
He
jumped
grabbed
out the
my keys.
window.
I grabbed the most important shit. Okay.
It would have been just my keys.
Draw still hanging under that.
Yo,
It
listen.
would have just been my keys. That's it.
Listen.
And my phone.
Listen.
That's all that mattered at that point because baby boy shot
Dawn.
at me. Like, ooh. Like he said, oh, hell no.
But
Y'all
then
niggas know
somebody,
what that
did
is.
you hear that?
Oh my
Did you hear that?
gosh.
Like
Somebody
this.
would be there. Did you hear that?
Listen,
Hey, that
I've
could have been
never,
a setup.
I've never fucked a
Girl.
married woman after that. That was
But you
the
didn't
end.
know she was married, right?
But you didn't.
Right, but I asked those questions.
And she didn't
Well,
say
she
yes.
definitely
She said
didn't.
no.
No. I'm saying like now.
Now.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on now, but you married
Well,
now.
I'm saying before now.
Well,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm
Sorry, I had to say that.
Like before
See,
now, I asked those
Catch him
questions,
up. Look.
Like, yo, was you married, my mother?
Right.
Yeah, like, that's important.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
that's very important.
So both of your lives were just at risk.
Facts.
Both of y'all lives were at risk.
Facts. People crazy.
Okay,
People just want a nice
Sasha.
little getaway, I guess, from they regular life, and then they fuck up. They forget their life fucked up.
Damn.
Bro, you done brought your fucked up life
You
over
forgot-
here? Oh,
You forgot that you had a whole situation?
a whole marriage, not even a situation.
Like,
You ain't got no kids?
Yo, listen,
Listen.
oh my gosh, I'm
quit.
scarred. You quit what?
I quit all that shit. Okay?
So after that moment, you
Yeah,
decided
Yeah,
to
bro.
quit.
Somebody shoot a shotgun at you?
You were just gonna wait
Like-
until their wife came to you. You'd be like,
It's
all right, I'll
it's
wait.
not cool.
Fam, no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's it.
Change your
That's
life after
scary.
that.
Bruh.
It's over.
Oh my
You
goodness.
understand?
Wow. Okay, so Sasha, what about you? What's your horror story that you want to tell us? I know you have plenty.
There's this one
There you go.
that I'll just never forget.
Okay.
So this is when I was living in DC at that time. me and my girl Mika decided we're gonna go out. She never was the type to go out. She was like, "Come out with me. I just want to go out." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, cool." We went to this place called Love. Oh my gosh, it was the best night ever. When we left, there was this one guy who was just standing next to his Jaguar. I hate Jaguars till this motherfucking day.
Because of him?
I want to burn every motherfucking Jaguar I see.
Okay.
So this guy is just standing there, and Mika, so she's a very beautiful chick. Beautiful. But she's also that type of girl, like, everybody wants me. Everybody's this. I'm just minding my business because I'm like,
Okay.
At that point, I didn't know my confidence. I didn't know my body, what I was working with. I'm just like, okay. No, he was like, no, I want to talk to her. I'm like, oh, shit, me? Cool. He was like, oh, I want to take you out sometime. I'm like, okay, cool, that's fine. So we exchanged numbers. That was Friday. We go out on Fridays to Love. But then Saturday, I go to church on Saturday. After that, I was like, oh, hey, I'm out of church. Let's hang out. He was like, okay. Well, let's go out to eat. Cool. This man did not take me out to eat. Pick me up. And then he was like, oh, I just got to grab something from the house right quick. I said, okay, cool. Like you, like we were saying, I walked into the house. I remember this very well. He had no couches or nothing, but he definitely had a bed. It was a water bed. That's when I started hating water beds too. I sat on that bitch and was just like, what the fuck? What's this? So now, of course, him, I don't know what the fuck he's supposed to be picking up. But then next thing you know, it's just, oh, hey, it's that rubbing and touching. I'm like, are we going to eat? Because I'm hungry. I didn't have a phone by this time. Now, mind you, I was just still, I just turned 18.
Okay. Yeah.
I never had a fake ID. I waited until it was time to go to the club or anything. So 18, I'm just like, okay, cool. This man is touching on me. I'm like, can we go out to eat? Like, are we going?
Wow.
Eventually was like, yeah, all right. But you can see the frustration in his face. So we're driving.
Y'all be frustrating us, man.
Bro.
I don't have time for that shit.
First of all, you should
that.
have got me some food first. You see what I'm saying? Baby boy fed me
Right.
first. And he was like,
Right.
yeah, everybody was going to
Okay.
That's my horror story right
Things
there.
change.
We're gonna get to you
Things
next.
change.
That shit's
But my
simple.
thing, so this guy lived in Arlington. I was in Woodbridge, but you know, we met in DC. So I was in Woodbridge. He came to pick me up in Woodbridge. He lived in Arlington. Somehow, we're driving, supposed to go. There's Applebee's around the corner in Virginia. There's an Applebee's every fucking where. That's when I didn't know my worth. Applebee's? I said,
So he took you to
baby.
Applebee's.
He was supposed to.
Oh,
Back
he
then
was.
it was this shit.
Oh, that was a plan to go to Applebee's.
Yes. So then he was like, oh, before we go, let me walk into that CVS. What am I doing? I'm chilling in the car. He was like, come on. I was like, I don't need anything in the car. He was like, come on, come walk with me. I said, okay, cool. While we walk in there, and me being a girl, I'm like, I'm going to go look in the makeup aisle and just do what I do. I'll find you wherever you're going. Next thing you know, I'm going row by row by row by row by
Niggas
row.
ain't shit.
Niggas not out there. I turn around and go row by row. And then I said, did anybody see the guy that I came with?
Stop playing.
This nigga. I walked outside because there was a gas station too. Gone.
Wait, hold on.
That nigga
Reverse. I'm sorry.
I'd rather be left
We
than
have
girl,
to
ain't
make
no
sure we're
telling.
hearing this correctly. So you mean to tell me, so
In the CVS.
y'all got to CVS and you guys went your separate ways. He went to go do whatever. Well, to
I
go
don't even know
find
what he was
whatever.
doing.
And you were at the makeup aisle looking around,
Mhm.
and then you noticed that he probably was missing. So you went to go look for him.
Yeah, because I wasn't
And
buying
then,
shit.
right. So now you're telling me that he was pretty much MIA,
Gone.
like gone.
Forget a MIA.
Like-
This nigga dipset.
So
The purpose of going to CVS was to leave her at CVS.
Thank you.
That's why he said, let me
Because
come
I
on,
couldn't,
come
I
get out
would
the
not
car.
give in. So that's the
So
worst
because
one.
you didn't give
That's
in,
when
he
I said-
dropped your behind.
That's when I started knowing niggas ain't
bruh,
shit.
No, but that should be stressful, bro.
Let's undo somebody.
Oh God.
You can leave somebody. I know
that's
fucking
nuts,
store.
but y'all be doing niggas bad.
How?
That's my nightmare.
What's
That's
your
my-
night? What is it?
You didn't make no
I've never got
attention be
shot
known.
at. I've never gotten chased out the house. None of that shit. Never jumped out the window.
Because you're a man.
But my stress
Oh, wait.
is when you
Never mind.
spend $100, $200 on a meal, and then you gotta drop her at her house.
Okay, so now we about to go there. We're about to go there.
Is that not straight?
We're
That's not
about
fucked up.
to go.
No, it is.
That's fucked up, bro.
Here we go.
Let's go there. Because I
Like,
don't
you know what?
understand.
You know what it is, baby girl.
But you asked Shorty out for a date, right?
That's slide.
You're the one who probably chose where to go for the date,
Baby,
right?
you could choose.
Oh, okay.
She could choose.
It
don't
doesn't
But
matter.
regardless, you decided to take her out on a date.
But you ain't
You're
know she
gonna
was
spend
do
what?
that.
Yeah, and you
But
spend,
maybe
and you
she
spend the
didn't
bread.
know she had to give out.
So
And you spend a girl, baby girl. Let's go to the crib.
there
I got
should have been
movie
a
at the house.
there should have been a conversation
I be
about
trying to school you.
something happening afterwards. You just don't expect
Can't assume
something to occur
Very true.
just because
No,
you
very
pay
true.
money.
No, very true. But every time it don't happen, it's a nightmare because some niggas is so every time I need it, you got a movie every time.
Bro, not
Then
every
go
time.
hire a
Because every
prost-
time
go
if you
get
need
a
it every time,
prostitute.
pay that $40 to get some pussy and then go take a real bitch out.
But niggas don't move
What
like
I
that.
just said.
Some niggas
Hire
don't
a
move like that.
prostitute.
But no,
why
but
not?
then niggas are over here leaving.
Bro,
it.
he should have paid the
That's
40 and avoided
nuts.
the 100.
That's bad. That's not cool. I would never leave her. I'm gonna drop her off and I'm gonna open the door every time for her. But it's gonna be a nightmare when I'm driving home. Be pissed with her.
No, he may have
done
been.
with these.
I bet you he
You
wasn't
should
even
have had
pissed.
one on speed dial. See, that's where y'all fuck up at.
You said what? What?
Y'all should have had some pussy on speed dial. Y'all gotta always have that one that you
I'm
at
pretty
least
sure
know
he
you.
thought
Yeah,
the
very
way
cool.
he
That's
left me.
Because in
Of course, but I'm
reality,
saying-
that's
pretty
all
sure
you.
he
If
did.
that's all you want is pussy, then I mean, it's like
Talk about it, sir.
straight up off the top.
Talk
You
about
like,
it.
you know what?
No,
Let's get some
don't do
pussy.
that.
That's
If not,
you
then
can't.
go get
Hey,
some
I'm gonna keep
pussy
real. You can't
before
do
you go
that.
get some
Don't
food.
You can't do that.
Yes, you can.
Why
You
not?
can.
Why?
So then why can't we
Imagine,
do
imagine
what
I
we
walk
do?
up to you and say, "Yo, I want some pussy." Imagine, what is it? How's that gonna
There's
work?
been plenty of men who do that to
And
us.
has it ever worked?
But you don't have to blatantly say
I'm
that.
asking you, has it ever worked?
No, it
No.
doesn't work. But you
No.
can still.
Thank you.
There's
That doesn't
ways.
work.
There's
You gotta
ways
take the
to
girl out.
deliver your message. Yeah, there's ways to deliver your
Yes.
message to see
Thank
if you
you.
guys are both on the same page.
Right.
or
That I
not.
want some pussy.
For you to now automatically assume that because you're taking her out on a date, she's gonna give out. You can't expect that. You have to feel the vibes,
but you.
feel the energy.
Right.
So y'all talking on the phone, whatever, getting to know each other before y'all go out on a date. You will know the vibe that you guys are both on prior to you going out on dates. But yeah, so the point that I was trying to make is like you can feel the vibes and the energy when you're having a conversation with a woman over the phone. So you can make up your mind if it's worth you taking her out on
Y'all,
a
listen to
date.
this man. Y'all be playing. Some girls.
See, you know what? I'm
I'm
gonna break it down. It definitely are. There are definitely some girls who do be playing.
Yeah.
I have a homie. He was telling me about this girl.
He on FaceTime with you?
literally went from,
All type
I
of
just
shit.
broke up with
Now
my
y'all want to be
dude.
good girls.
and now I'm in my whole phase.
Now y'all want to be schoolgirls.
So the next conversation, I'm washing my sheets. What time are you coming here? To the next, I don't think I'm gonna be done in time. You know, with my sheets being clean. To
She had another
really
booty call.
doing all, being sexual or whatever on FaceTime.
Girls are how you pull up to their crib.
I don't think we should be having
Just to
sex.
sleep next to them peacefully.
And it's like, no,
Like, why
those
did you-
type of females, like
Those
that's
are
a little,
different.
that's
And
too
there's a
much.
lot of them.
You might as well fuck. You're doing too much. What are you just trying to string them along?
Yeah.
Now the women who are not stringing men along, who literally like, you want to go on a date? Okay, cool. You want to go get some food? Okay, cool. How the fuck do you expect me to want to fuck you when you just only asked me for a date?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, women love sex too. Yes, we do. But I don't want to have sex with you when I want to have sex with you. I don't
So
necessarily.
let me ask him this
You might as well pay
question.
the $40
Alright,
to get
ask
some
me
pussy.
Let me ask.
$40?
And I agree, and that's what I was trying to say
$40.
too.
Listen,
Why do y'all think
backpack.
dudes go on dates?
Bro.
Okay,
What?
hold the hell up.
Hold on.
Pause on
Let's
that.
keep it 1,000.
What are
Why
you
we going on
saying?
dates again?
To get to know me, if I'm worth
Stop
it.
it.
You can talk on the
You're
phone.
married,
Stop
right?
it.
You're married?
Yes, I'm
How'd
married.
you go? How'd you meet your wife?
The very first time, I was trying to smack.
Oh.
Let's
Of
be real.
course, I know that.
Okay, did it
I saw the
happen?
booty.
Did it happen?
Okay. I saw the booty, I saw the titties, saw the lips, like, oh yeah.
Did it happen?
Did it happen?
Yes, it happened eventually.
Well, eventually,
But
but
then
you're
it
not
happens
expecting it
all
the
the
first
time.
night when you go out.
That initial
The initial
investment,
thought
okay,
is,
because this is what it is.
Is it
The
okay?
initial investment was so I
She
could smack.
knew it.
Okay, I invested in that smack, in that spanky. Let's be real.
But how
nigga.
much
Stop.
more
Hey.
did you have to invest before you got it?
You said what?
How much more did you have to invest before
Hold
you
on.
got it?
First of all, I was willing to invest because
Exactly.
it was worth
Worth
more
it.
than a smack.
Exactly.
Okay, but everybody before that was worth just a smack. Okay?
But-
and sometimes I smacked, and sometimes the investment didn't mature. Okay?
Yo, this
But
nigga.
this is where
I like that.
Most of the time,
Hey, it's an investment. Don't leave me hanging, guys. I know you can't see me.
It's 100%.
I've heard men know exactly what
If a
they
nigga
want from
say-
a woman the minute that they meet her.
Yes, they
Okay,
do.
so my thing is,
Thank you.
when you start taking out these random chicks, you know all you want to do is smack. But she probably doesn't have that intention. Because what she wants to do is
Stop
eat, damn it. But you did
Come
ask
on.
her out. So guess what? She gonna eat.
Be accountable now.
We are being
If a
accountable.
nigga takes you out, he trying to smack. Stop it.
No, it's
Of course.
No.
I What's so crazy is I know this.
Thank
like,
you.
I genuinely
She
understand.
She doesn't know. Explain
I
this to
don't
her.
think so.
She doesn't know.
Yes.
Hey,
I
tell
don't
her.
think
Tell
so.
her right
No,
now.
no, no.
Because she
want
thinks
to
niggas just want to eat
I've had
and want
it.
somebody next to them want to eat.
Let me tell you.
These men want to smack.
I will
They
tell you
only think about it with their penis.
But
And
listen,
it's cool.
that's
Because
what-
at the end of the day, we have the one up. That's why I'm like,
I
men
will-
too busy chasing and we choose. Because I choose if I want to give you some pussy or not. You
Okay.
still
So-
chasing 15 bitches.
Okay.
just to
So
get some
check
pussy.
this though.
Okay, but
There
hold
is
on.
this guy that I know for a fact. When we first saw each other, I didn't have that attraction to him. We were just working. But then at some point we ended up hanging out the rest of the night.
okay.
You would think that he just wanted to smack. It was me, him, my friend, and his friend. They ended up going to the other side of the room.
Double date.
It was 2 beds, mind you. 2 beds in the one room.
Yeah.
They were doing whatever they were doing in the sheets. Me and him were just like, well, this is happening.
You and the guy.
Yeah, me and him,
But
we're
he's
just
like,
looking at
why
each
is
other.
it
It's never innocent.
But no.
Niggas is never innocent.
No,
with us.
this is a guy now. This is the shit that got me though.
Okay.
When we left, me and the guy did not do anything. His friend and my friend, they did whatever they did. At the end of that, his friend did not give my friend his number or anything.
No, he just
But this guy,
Uh-huh.
he left by giving me $100, his number and everything. He was like, I would love to contact you or be in touch with you again.
Girl, where you at?
That's a motherfucking man.
He wanted
It
more
is.
than a smack.
But he said no. He's
No,
a
but he
lame.
didn't smack them.
But
Like,
in
he
re-
wanted-
I ain't gotta say
listen,
it. What? Hey.
Exactly. So the
But
thing
no,
is,
Okay, let me
sometimes
tell you. What's up
you
with you
mad.
and him now? What's up with you and him now?
Found out he was married.
See what I'm saying?
Exactly, bro. Exactly. That nigga's a lame. He's lame as fuck. He's lame as fuck. He's lamer than that other nigga.
Thank you.
See, no, he ain't that like the shit. He just wanted a conversation. At least he ain't
That's
smashed.
real.
He
He
just
would
But I
have
got
loved
some
to.
money out of a conversation.
You finessed. You got $100 out of this nigga. He had a whole wife and kids, bro. Go
That
take care of your
nigga's
wife.
a
Go
loser,
give her
bro.
$100, bro.
Yes,
You
why?
tripping.
I mean, shit. He probably
That
gave
nigga
her
lame,
more than
bro.
that just so he can leave the house.
Imagine me. Hey, Zebra. Imagine giving $100 just because,
Hey, Zebra.
just because your friend smashed.
Never,
Give
dog.
her $100 so she could call you later. Are you crazy?
I'm sorry. For
Listen,
me,
I've been-
that made me
and
want to
think about it,
continue
I've
a
been in the
conversation with
bed
him. I'm
with
like,
a
damn,
man
he doesn't want anything.
He doesn't have game. He has
Okay.
money.
Never tried
No.
anything.
So that's what I
He
wanted.
had
Hold on, y'all. See, that's what I
lie.
wanted to ask Aju. So okay. So if you were answer this right here. So exactly what I wanted to ask
Go
him.
ahead.
If you were in a bed with a woman and she was butt naked,
Butterball.
Butterball. Take your glasses off for this.
Look at him.
You and a girl, y'all laid up in the bed. She's butt naked.
Say that one more time.
You and a
Wow.
girl are
Wow.
laid up in the bed. You and a girl are laid up in the bed, and
She butt naked.
she's butt naked.
All right, what's up? What's the question?
And she's just laying there. She not trying to do nothing. She just hot. So she took off her clothes.
I've been in that situation.
Stop it.
Mm-hmm.
So what are y'all doing?
So
I'm not
I
understanding.
had a girl that come to my
And
crib.
and you trying to, of course, you trying to feel up on her.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Do what you gotta do.
Okay.
But she's like, nah, boo.
Man,
I'm
sis-
not about
Man,
that.
I wouldn't believe it.
That's not real.
You're not gonna believe it?
That's
I'll be in
not
shock.
realistic.
It's very
I'll be in
real.
shock.
I laid
I'll
in
be
the
like,
bed.
what are you talking
Y'all,
about?
one house. Let him say it.
I'll be in shock. I'll be confused.
Okay.
I'll be like, it's out of the world. Like, what are you talking about?
But why?
So
So we
that-
just get that from you guys where you don't want
Time out.
nothing.
A girl get in my bed.
Let him
She
finish.
takes her clothes
Yes.
off,
Right.
and it says she just wants to. No,
Yo,
it's- I'm
fam.
never.
That's
It's never gonna stop. I'm
So
gonna
what
keep-
would you
My hand
do?
is always gonna go.
Come
I'm
on.
gonna always get on her neck. I'm just gonna.
So
keep,
are you gonna kick her out?
No, I'm gonna make.
But she's not gonna give out.
No,
She's not
she's
gonna
no,
give
she's gonna
out.
give out.
She's
She's giving
oh,
it
she's
out.
going
giving
to.
out.
Listen,
She's
let me tell you
giving
something.
out.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Listen,
The music's gonna come
giving
on.
out.
Listen,
I'm
y'all.
gonna spray myself down.
She's giving
I'm gonna
Okay.
whisper in her ear.
Okay. Talk
Say,
that
baby
shit.
girl, why has it been so long?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna turn into Drake. I'm gonna turn into one of these singers.
Listen. Listen.
It's gonna happen.
She might not want it to start and have sex,
Listen.
but she gonna get finessed out the pussy.
She's gonna get finessed.
She's gonna get finessed.
Niggas is
Sometimes
niggas. Hey, let me tell you
that does
something.
happen, though.
Niggas is professionals at
Sometimes.
this.
Listen.
Okay.
I could do it with my eyes closed.
Wow.
Some niggas know.
So why don't you think that we women are professional at the fact that guess what, you taking us out and we not gonna give you no cut?
That's what it is. I guess so. Yeah. I mean,
You know what
sometimes I
I'm
meet
saying? It's your
professionals
problem,
and I lose the game.
Not
That's what it is.
professionals.
Even professionals.
'Cause I
LeBron
am a
James lost the
professional.
game. Professionals lose all the time.
But so there will be times where you're not going to get.
Yeah,
the
but the thing is,
cat.
I never get. I'm always yo, that is crazy.
She said, winner.
Oh, cause I'm like, what?
Yo, that's crazy. She really said,
Yeah, she played your ass. Sorry.
yo.
She laughed.
That was
Definitely
funny.
laughing at your ass.
All right,
She
I guess it's
laughing
for
at
real. But yeah, I never get over it when I lose. Like when Michael Jordan lost the game, he was always hurt. Like it's passion to them. So I guess if I take a girl out, I spend the bread, I do everything I gotta do, I open the doors for you. A girl done taught me to open a girl, never let her touch the door.
Well, I have a
I'm
horror
so cold-
story about
I'm so
that.
cold with it now.
I got a horror
So when,
story about
when
that.
when I lose, when I take that L, it's just like, damn, I gotta stop. I gotta
gotta
stop
do
trying these
better.
new girls. I just gotta stick to what I know.
Wait, what you
Nah,
mean
that's
stick to
that.
what you
Nah,
what
that's
you what you
business.
mean stick to what you know?
She said you always gotta have a girl that's
That's
you know what I mean?
business.
We all we got a girl that's always but
Who gonna always
when-
be there? Like,
yeah, but when you try a new girl, that's when you could possibly take an L.
Then you guys are not. You're not. I just don't understand what you are looking for. Then
pussy.
I mean,
What?
man.
Yeah.
Bro, what about
They not
no,
looking for no
pussy.
purpose.
I,
They
no,
looking for pussy.
I'm not looking for pussy.
That's it.
Right now, I'm on some business shit, but then sometime comes in life where you're just stressed you need it.
Right,
You know what I mean?
and I
Yeah.
respect
See, that's
that.
what I be trying to
Okay.
tell my young friend. Like I said, he just turned 23, so it's like,
We want business at this point.
it's like, at some
Fashion
point,
designers.
pussy should be enough. Like you should have
Right.
enough pussy.
Yeah.
Pussy gonna come once you chase your purpose, like the right pussy. gonna come.
Exactly. You just had some
So,
shit.
It's like if
That's
the
a
pussy
fact.
you got on your roster ain't adding value,
Said
then
some
what
shit
are we
just now.
really doing?
Yeah, you said some
Okay.
shit. You chase
Well,
your purpose,
but-
and everything else gonna follow. That's what I'm on right now.
Yeah.
But what if
Fashion
you've been
designer.
chasing this pussy for a while? I mean, well, not chasing this pussy. You've had the pussy.
Can't
But
do
the pussy is now on your roster. It's just there. But why are you still acting up trying to chase other pussy?
Because he's not necessarily a relationship ready person. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
A man
yeah,
really
see.
ain't ready for no relationship until they really ready for themselves.
Yeah, you heard her.
But is it true about what I said, as far as what I've heard, that a man knows exactly when he meets a woman like, this is the one I really do want to
Yeah.
spend time? Is it true?
Bro,
Is it
but
true?
listen,
I
Is
feel
it
like
true?
those
It
type
is
of
true,
men
but, you know,
are
hard, man.
are
swiping.
into them,
Wow.
like are already knowing who they are.
Like, you see the girl?
You see what I'm saying? They like, okay, cool, she the one. I don't gotta chase. I choose her. You get what I'm saying? Because they chasing pussy right now.
So when it
Before
comes
they
to the girls that you are seeing, though, you just see them like, all right, this is
Pussy.
definitely just a pussy chase.
Yes,
In and
girl.
out.
Yes.
So then why can't you just be honest and be like, baby, look,
Because if
I'm
you
not
honest,
looking for anything
you
honest.
can say no.
You can say no.
That's why they
Well,
not.
then
That's
he
not
will
why
be-
they gonna
No.
keep it.
He
in
would
real.
rather be hurt saying no then,
I'm never gonna
instead of
get
later
further
on
than
after
you
a
go.
Out of
$200 dinner
One person speak.
and you ain't got no puss. You see your problem? If you don't state it in the beginning, you're either going to lose in the beginning or you're going to lose after dinner. Because I'm going to eat.
Right.
Nah,
And then
but
I'm going to
see-
say no.
See, then is my chance to get you to change your mind, though. See?
That finesse.
It's a cold
That's
nigga
my
right there.
shit.
That's that finesse.
So I want to bring up a situation real quick that happened to me because you had just brought up opening up the doors for a young lady. Do you do that often?
Every time now.
Every time
Yeah.
now, but you know better, right?
Yeah, once I grew up and learned that, yeah, I do that every time. And I'm gonna tell you, don't open the door. Wait for me to get out of the car and come to the other side.
Okay, I like that.
You know?
Okay, I like that. I like
See, and
that.
that's
So
I hate that.
What?
I like that.
I want to sit and wait for you to come.
I do. I want to be. I
I'll
want
be
to be
so
romantic.
Don't touch the door.
Yeah, I don't want
Niggas
to
is
touch
gonna argue
out
with
the
you.
baby
What
I'm
are
not
you
gonna touch
doing?
a door to
I'm
open
Tell your
up
ass, what are
any
you doing?
building.
Sit down. I
But I'm
got
ready
you.
to get the fuck out.
Really?
Okay, let me tell y'all a
Every
situation
time.
real quick though. So I had a situation right a very long
Is
time
this your
ago.
scary one?
It could be scary.
Okay.
Don't try to water it down.
I
now.
just
You
thought
gave
about
us
it because he
this-
just brought it up. I just thought about it because he just brought it up. I had a situation like 10 years ago maybe, or less than, I'm sorry, like 8 years ago, whatever, or less than that, I don't know. But there was a time I met this guy at my old job. Like I used to work retail. And I met this guy and I saw him, he was looking at me or whatever, and then I could tell he was, he was feeling me, whatever. So he came to my cash register to check out with me, and then of course he eventually asked for my phone number. So we exchanged phone numbers, and he obviously he wanted to take me out. He was like very adamant. I've never met a guy who was actually like very adamant. Like he wanted to take me out. He was like checking on me every day. Okay, what do you want to do? What do you like to do? Blah, blah, all that kind of stuff. So he's interested in me. I mean, I wasn't really that interested in him like that, but I mean, he wasn't a bad looking guy, but I just, for some reason, I was just not really that interested, but whatever.
You weren't drawn to him at all.
Not really, but he was my type though. He was very tall, everything like that. But anyway, but yeah, so we ended up going out to, I can't remember where it was, but we went out, and tell me why this is so embarrassing. And to this day, it like really grinds my gears whenever I think about the situation.
You didn't open the door?
Not even that, he didn't open the door. The moment he walked in the door, he let the door slam in my face.
What?
I promise you not. I kid you
Where's this
not.
nigga from? Mississippi?
He's from Nigeria.
Oh.
I swear on my life, this is
my whole face just went. Oh.
This is I swear on my life, no exaggeration. We were going inside we're walking inside the building. He opens his door for himself and then lets the door just slam. In my mind, I'm just like,
I would have stayed outside.
Because I was just confused, yo. Like I was very confused. I was like, is this what?
For real?
You know, so I was like, okay,
is
you know
this
what?
Real life?
Maybe it was an accident. Of course, I was just making up excuses in my head as to why he did this. So I kind of let it slide, but still was like, what? So after we went out to eat or whatever, and after we're done eating, when we were leaving, he was kind of walking ahead of me, and I was like kind of behind him. And as soon as he got to the door, boom, let the door slam in my face again.
No.
At this time, I was like, is this guy okay?
No.
I was like, what? Like, how can, like, it was embarrassing because people were, I mean, I don't know if anybody noticed, but people were not outside, but they were inside, in the restaurant or whatever, so I'm sure people saw it.
That's crazy.
You know? So I'm just like, did this guy really just like, I'm telling you, the door slammed. I'm not just joking. It was just door slammed.
That is a nightmare.
And the door just slammed in my face.
Nightmare.
Like I was nothing. So I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything there.
That's a nightmare.
So after we said our goodbyes, like, okay, bye, whatever. Like, you know, I think the most important thing to do after a date is for like when you guys are in the car or where you're leaving, I feel like a guy should kind of wait for you to pull out.
Yes.
This boy, he sped out. He got his car, boom, and just left out the parking lot. And I'm just like,
oh no.
And I'm just like, just left me just sitting there.
Did you teach him what to do after that?
Of course, I said something after the situation. I mentioned it. He was like, that's not true. I didn't do that. I was like, why would I lie about that? He was like, I'm not that kind of guy. I always open doors for people. I always open doors. But he told me he did not do that.
That's how I learned what I do.
He said, I always open doors. I am never that kind of guy to do something like that. That's not me. He was making up so many excuses.
He wasn't even got a call.
He wasn't trying to learn.
Yeah. So
no.
Why are you pointing at me? Why are you pointing at me? So
first of all, when the door slammed, I would have been talking shit like, "Damn, you couldn't open the door for me."
It was shocking. Listen, y'all, it was like so shocking to me. Like I was just like so baffled about the situation.
That's the first time. The fucking second door, nigga?
Yeah, I promise you.
First of all, where was your hand at? Why you keep letting the door slam in your face? This rude ass nigga in front of you. You already know this from the first time.
I didn't think it was gonna happen. I didn't think the second it was gonna happen the second time. I did not think.
Oh, baby.
So I'm just like, okay. After we left or whatever, I think he texted me when I got home. I don't remember. It was so long ago.
Did he text you asking if you got home?
He probably did. I don't remember, but I know there was a conversation, and I let him know about what he did and how I did not like that.
But he denied it.
He denied it. But I think I even like talked to a few people after that. I was like, listen, this guy did this. What do y'all think about this? Even though in my mind I was like, I never want to talk to this guy again. But I still wanted to get other people's perspectives on what happened. And of course, everybody was on my side. But there were some people who kind of felt like, maybe he was just making excuses for his actions or whatever. So I mean, I don't want to say what else transpired after that, but just know that
Nothing should have transpired after
Yeah.
that.
unfortunately it did. My dumb self. I still entertained this guy after.
Hold on,
That's the
wait.
crazy part about
No,
the situation. I still ended up entertaining him after, but I'm just like,
No, not at all.
how did I
Not
get? Why did
tired.
I get myself involved? It was like, man, I was like 25, 26 at the time.
So there must have been
So-
something about him that really just made you like, okay.
At first there wasn't, but I don't know. I'm just so weird. Like I'm the kind of girl, like sometimes like I don't like a guy at first, but then I end up liking him. It's just so weird like that. But yeah, it was. I ended up
Girl, I don't see
Imagine
that.
someone who did something like that to you and you still talk to him after. I was so dumb.
I can't imagine.
That
Girl.
was
after
so
that first
stupid.
door,
He
my thing
slammed the
is,
door. And if you're watching this,
That's a turn off.
you
He should know-
asshole.
he should
I
know
mean,
how to
can
treat
we
I gotta
cuss on
teach
this
men.
chat? Look, can we cuss on
Whenever
this?
Now,
y'all
I
see,
know
whenever
that.
a man do something I like, communicate with him because that's
Yes.
how I
Oh, yeah.
learned
Do you know
to
how I
be how I am.
communicate?
I had a girl that won't even get out the car unless I open the door. For
I
her.
like that. I'm gonna start.
That's
I'm gonna
me.
start
I would
doing
do
that.
that
But
sometimes.
it's
help-
only
help me
if
so
it's
much.
worth
I
it,
like
though.
that.
I'm not gonna waste my time knowing that you just want to smash. Like, why the fuck I'm?
But how do
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
why.
But how do you know if he just wants to smash?
You can read the mannerisms.
So what are the
Yeah, for
apart?
sure.
No, because I think that's just too blatant.
Talking
What is-
about
I need
sex,
another
Apart
shot.
from that-
sexual,
Please.
you know what I'm saying?
Innuendos.
shot.
Not even really
What's in
showing
there?
too much interest in what
Nothing.
you got going
That's a
on.
fact.
Y'all literally just you're sitting talking about so much. He not really telling you shit about him.
Mhm.
That's a real life
Really,
shit.
I
girl.
really
Yes.
don't know. I just
Yes,
I
I,
maybe I'm
mean, because I
just-
pay
When
attention
he's
to
not
people.
telling you
nothing
anything
about himself. No,
That's a
oh.
That's the main one right there.
because in reality, since you're not gonna be here tomorrow,
no.
That's the
Honestly,
main shit right there. That's
my
not
thing,
gonna be here
even
tomorrow.
when it came to Felix, I've had to be sometimes I don't care.
Hey, Felix
Sometimes-
is the nigga that be here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I don't care. But there's times it's like I will stay in the car, just like your whoever. I would sit there and I'm like, hands crossed. I got a face going. And he be like, for real? I'm like,
oh, you so cute. Car door.
I will stand
I
at
like
that
that.
door and wait until he opens it.
But,
that
a
girl,
building?
that boy would have caught me back outside. He would come back.
And I would,
Open
yeah.
the
If it
door,
were me now,
let me
oh
go
my
inside.
gosh, of
Yeah,
course, definitely
that nigga-
now.
I gotta teach a nigga.
Definitely
man.
now. I would have
Some
left.
dudes don't know. Teachers.
I would have
Look,
left.
why you-
Teachers.
Like I said,
I
if
would be there.
the day I'm teaching you is the day that I'm teaching you to be my husband. That means you need to use a loofah, not a rush rag.
But you don't.
I need you to make sure you.
Not a what?
Listen, it's certain shit you gotta teach niggas because they don't even know to wash their ass properly.
But then at the
sometimes.
same time, don't you also want to? Don't you want to give the next man the satisfaction of knowing that he can treat his women better next time?
Listen, sometimes I've accepted that. Sometimes you gonna have to be the one for the man to be the better man for the next
teach
woman.
niggas, bro.
I don't want to teach
Teach
them
them.
to be
I
a
know,
better
I've
man
done
for the
that.
next woman.
Listen, you ain't got no choice.
Just
sis.
tell them one time.
No, but yeah, because you're not.
Don't go
You know
for
how
it.
many? It's like
I'm
not.
not
Don't walk
for
through
it.
that door. Don't open your own door. Stand
Oh,
outside.
I don't open my own door.
Man,
Look, I do
after
tell you
second
now.
door, I would have left and
It
went
changed
home.
my life when a girl taught
Cause
me.
ain't no way.
Nope, I would have stood right outside
know
waiting,
what to
looking
do.
at my clock like this nigga still ain't come get me.
Cause you just embarrassed me.
Yeah,
Forget all
that
that other
was
shit. You just embarrassed me, bro.
embarrassing.
I'm gone.
That was very.
I
That
ain't
was
got no holler for
actually.
you.
That was.
I
Very
wasn't even
embarrassing.
feeling you to begin with.
Okay, you're lucky.
That was the crazy
You're
part.
welcome.
I
That's
wasn't
a
even
horror.
feeling it.
That's a horror.
That's
That
a horror
is.
story. Okay.
For her, for sure.
Yeah,
The door
that's
didn't
what I said
open.
for
She
sure.
said,
Yeah.
Like-
You really
That
expected.
shit at
You be
all.
expecting like. You
Hey,
be
Zebra.
expecting a certain standard.
Hey,
for
Zebra,
men.
don't it be
I can't wait to
horrible
walk
Not
down
at
that.
all.
when
I cannot wait to show
you
up
go
to your
down there-
wedding, Sha.
Swear.
and it smell different?
Wait,
Huh?
what? Wait,
That- I had a horror story like that.
Okay, what happened? Can you
Okay.
repeat
I'm
that?
saying
Your horror
you
story,
all the
yeah.
way there,
Talking.
and you about to go eat, go to eat some
Yeah.
lunch, and then
Smell crazy.
Her pH up. It's okay. It's like.
bro, niggas
wow.
is been, and you just kind of look up and you lost, and you about to call 911.
I got a tip for you guys.
Listen, pH. be
I'm
fucked
sorry.
up. Now,
I'm sorry
if
to
you
cut
fucked
you
her
off because I
before-
know you got your
Nah,
horror
that's
story.
all I had to say.
Wow. That's horrifying.
I don't want to do too much detail, but it's
Say
like niggas can't. I've
Here's
been
the
tossing and
tip.
turning for years.
Here's a tip. That's just for men, but that's just for us. We women love to keep wipes in our bathroom or in our bag. As a man, just always have wipes available.
You got some-
How do I
Especially-
use
wait.
this?
Huh?
How do we let you know you know what I'm saying? You kind of.
You alright?
No.
You I say you
No.
alright?
Well, you
I never
don't,
been
but
able
I'm
to say
saying,
it.
but I'm
Hold
saying,
on, one person
I bet
speak.
Shorty
One
said,
person
"What's wrong?"
speak. One person speak.
but I
don't know how to
guarantee
say
you,
it.
I guarantee you,
Right.
most of the time, some women go to the bathroom before you guys interact because most women want to make sure I am good. I mean,
after that,
we already should be good, but some people have to go to the bathroom and check themselves. If they see those wipes, they're using them without your recognition or anything. They're using those wipes because they don't want to be that fish that went Moby Dick.
I mean, I know I ain't finished, but at the end of the day, I ain't just take a shower. We've been out and dancing, and
we've been out all day.
We've been at dinner, you know what I'm saying? And now we here, and I'm like, I
just have powder and wipes.
It tastes and smell like water. That's
Wait, what?
Like
water?
Fresh air.
That's not how.
Well,
I wouldn't say water.
I won't say water because
but
water
I mean,
has
it
no
do got a
taste.
nice little
Yeah,
scent.
it should
I ain't
taste like
gonna
nothing.
lie. It is gonna be.
Best food I
It
ever
should
ate.
just definitely.
Hold on.
It
Let's
should
just
Best food I ever ate.
It's a different.
It should smell like pheromone.
Now
for
that
me.
I hate.
Water.
Like niggas are stupid. Like go wash your dick. Like what you doing?
Yeah, that's weird.
You
but that's
wash
another
your dick,
nightmare.
but not your balls. That's where it comes from.
Any more nightmares?
Isn't that the whole point?
Wait, I'm still tripping off. Wait, I really want you to go into detail,
Anything
y'all.
about to go into
Y'all, hold on, y'all. Y'all, hold on. Like, okay, so because you really caught me off guard with that. So you had a situation where you about to go downtown and
I'm crying.
it was a bad smell. So what happened? Did you stop?
I feel like him and every man.
Hold on, y'all.
He
Let him
spent
speak.
$200
Let him
in
speak.
dinner.
Let me speak.
I tried the best I could.
So you continued.
I tried.
Oh, you chased off?
Damn. You
And
took one for the team.
I was young. Yeah, it was an older woman I was fucking with. She was in her 30s and I was like 21.
Oh no, she should have known better.
When I, you know what I mean, she asked me what's wrong, and I looked up at her and she looked down at me, and I was like, I don't know, I'm good.
Ooh, he went back.
And I tried,
You tried again.
and it couldn't. So then I was like,
Is she the one or two things?
start looking
You
around.
thugged it out, though.
Anyway, story. Next story.
No,
Anyway.
but I'm
You
saying
thugged it out,
like
though.
That was your first time? Your first interaction?
Nah.
Oh, well, shit, it could have been you.
But I'm saying, did you?
Okay,
You so hold on. So you just stopped, right? So you just stopped.
I tried and it wouldn't work.
Yo,
You know what I mean,
yeah.
so yeah, I stopped.
So what did she say when you stopped? That's what I'm trying to understand.
That's
Like,
what
did
I
she
wanna
feel
know,
some kind
too.
of way? Like, did you tell her? Like,
Did you
what-
have an emergency?
Yeah.
A
What was your
volcano
what
erupted in
was your
backyard?
excuse?
I went up and started like kissing her, and then I went and found a rubber.
Oh. You took a lick on it?
That's what the next thing I was gonna ask. I'm like, in that situation, do you guys continue to just still smash?
Yes.
But you're not gonna
You
do
went
the
way too deep at that point.
Wow.
Way
How
too
do you
deep.
tell her
He
it's
definitely
pink, though?
smashed it. What you mean? He
Yeah.
don't give a damn.
How
He
do
put
you
that
explain
Jimmy
to
on
her,
there.
like-
I don't think anybody has the right
Like,
story
Ma.
for that.
Nah.
Ooh, actually, that is
Bro,
the funniest
yes,
thing.
just say
Not
that,
to say
you
that,
right.
but so there was this. We were talking at my job, and we were talking about how when the whole pandemic happened and the masks was going on. I have this one guy. I had this one guy. I'm telling you, the man is fine. He can dress, got money and everything, but his breath stunk.
Oh no, bro.
Right?
That's a
Right?
rub.
Now check this. So I knew his breath stunk because I was around him a lot. I couldn't kiss him. I couldn't do anything. I barely wanted to stay around him. I kept saying, hey, have you ever smelled his breath? Have you ever smelled his breath? They were like, no, we don't. I'm like, nah, I'm not the only one. I would do this just to make sure it's me. I'm like, it's not me. So now, what brought that to my attention was, okay, so there was this person that, or was it a meme or IG or something, when people come to you and be like, oh, yo, no, this mask smell weird because the conspiracy thing. He was like, nah, that's you. This mask don't smell weird. So I'm just like, I started thinking about this guy. I was just like, I wonder if he smelled himself
Oh, 100%.
at that point.
Women
Because
smell
if your
themselves.
friends can't tell you, what the fuck?
Listen.
I would have that problem, but it wasn't until I wore big curly ass hair like this. And he was talking to me in the club and it kept going in my hair.
Damn.
I smelled it outside of the club. I said, yo, this
That's
nigga's
crazy.
still around. I took my brother and I was just like, smell my hair. He was like, what? I said, smell my hair. He was like, what the fuck is that? I said, it's him. He was like, yo, this is the shit you've been dealing with? I said, why do you think I was tripping? But why are your friends not telling you? That's why you said, how do you tell somebody? You don't know how to tell somebody you got a gingivitis problem.
Bro, you all right?
So,
Because
okay.
they can smell it. That's what
Jam,
I'm saying.
so what do you
Females
do?
can smell it.
So have you been in a
No way you
predicament where a
can't
girl
yourself as a
smell?
female.
That nigga put a paperclip on
You
his
can
nose.
smell it.
What'd you say?
When you on your period, you definitely smelling that.
So you don't tell her, you just let it be because it's
Bruh,
kind of
I
awkward,
never
right?
That's putting you on that problem.
Yeah,
don't know how to do it.
I never did that before.
You never
I feel like
did.
that's
Put a paperclip on my nose before I do it.
Oh.
So you just
Like,
continue,
yo, so you stinking. Like,
but you continue on with what you.
y'all thug it out.
I mean,
Yeah,
I ain't
no,
gonna lie,
y'all ain't
though.
right.
I mean,
Bill is like, no.
Yeah.
Thug
And
it
I
out.
bet you're busy telling her this is the best pussy ever.
All you gotta do is hold your nose.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Eventually, you just,
You get used to the smell.
Part
You
of
get-
the
Yeah, it's hard to.
No, there's no getting used to none of that.
Bro, how
Yeah.
much you
Funny
tell
as
me
hell.
that?
Because it's not
But that's
like
always a
it's
nightmare,
home.
bro. That's
Because-
always a
because
nightmare. And
A
it's worse.
volcano erupted
It's worse
inside
than
of
the
your
niggas from the shotgun
backyard,
issue.
man. Just
Yo.
go.
I feel bad for y'all.
Yeah.
I do feel bad for men.
Like she said, we women know.
That
We
shit
know.
regular too, bro.
So that's why she said, when she said, she's like, you know, everything okay? She knew, bro. She know her shit
There's
was smell
eaves
like
for
that.
that.
'Cause
There's
at the-
douches for
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, she
I
asked me that because I had
I'ma
to
tell y'all right now,
pause.
do not-
I just stopped and
don't
just
douche them.
was just
Don't
looking
douche.
around.
Please
Like, what's
don't.
next?
That shit will
I started
leave you with
praying.
something
I had
else.
to
I'm
talk to
trying to
God.
tell you, do not douche.
I need guidance at this point.
Because at the first, this wasn't the first time you was eating, no?
No, it
You
wasn't.
already.
So that's what I'm saying. Something was wrong with her pH. It was either you or whoever the other niggas
Come
you
on,
was
don't
fucking.
blame
That-
her.
that- that
Because
part.
sometimes,
That
yes,
part.
it is.
Yes,
the
it
guy.
is. Because you have to
Yeah.
understand how much bacteria really be on y'all penis. I told you, y'all don't wipe
Y'all
your
don't never-
asses correctly
or your balls.
or
Bro,
eat
you
your
could have
balls.
ate mad mac and cheese that month.
That has,
you know what
I'm
saying?
trying to tell you, it has very little to do with that.
It takes a lot.
Stop it.
Fucking niggas with a condom,
You telling
and then
me
that shit be
food?
all, it just be bad. It's so hard to get, do you really think women clean the inside of their vagina? It's a natural cleaning
Yep.
system. So, I'm sorry, I mean, especially when men be wanting it back to back to back to back.
I mean, is
like,
there any
bruh.
more like nightmares stories?
Oh, you like, oh shit.
Minus
I
the.
don't want
They
to
be
talk about pussy
terrified.
smelling.
I guess the
anymore.
nightmare story was
Like-
what I was telling y'all when I found out that man was a whole married man. Was how I found out he was a whole married man.
Oh,
Anybody
I
ever
have
talked
a-
to
I have
a
a
dude
nightmare
that
story.
ended up
Oh,
being
yes.
gay or some shit?
No, but I had a situation where I was.
No.
You ever talked to a
Just
woman
my
that was a
crush.
man? Bro, that's a nightmare. I'll end up killing somebody.
I thought that happened to you.
Hell no.
They say that.
Dude, you go your nightmare story.
Hell no.
Okay, I want to say without giving out too much details because I don't want to
Change
put
your
myself
names.
out there. I'm not putting names out, but
Yeah, no names, no details.
how am I going to say this? It's like, okay, it's a nightmare story. Okay, so I had this guy that I was talking to at one point in time, and I can't because
She's dangerous, bro.
You-
It's
Stay
no,
away from
it's
her,
some,
bro.
no, because
Yo.
no, I
She
didn't.
done did a lot of
So,
criminal
The
shit.
good girls that go bad.
I didn't
Real.
do it. I
Think
didn't
she's
do
sweet.
anything bad. It was like
Think it's
I
sour.
okay. So
But you got
I
the
kind of
teardrop,
helped
nigga.
this person. I kind of gave a little bit of money for them to come out here
To America?
to come.
From Nigeria?
Hey, why you like? Why
Did I
you
say
jigging?
from Nigeria?
I'm saying.
I'm just saying he
You're
was
jigging,
he
you're
was living
jigging.
away. He lived far away, and so I kind of helped with his flight,
You flew them out.
kind of a little bit, and then he broke up with me when he got here.
Oh
Damn.
fuck no, we fighting. Them
Mind you, we were
today.
talking
That
for a
nigga
whole
flew out?
year.
We fighting him yesterday.
Then his reason for breaking up with me was so stupid, and it was like this entire time you knew that you didn't want to be with me.
But you
Damn.
fucking flew on my.
I didn't flew. Listen, okay, I didn't flew him out.
You put
You
in.
assisted.
You
Yeah.
put some in.
Yeah.
I bet you put in
Because
more
the
in
ticket
it.
was expensive.
That nigga 6 feet.
One way.
he
Listen,
wasn't
flights
6
from
feet.
Nigeria is like 1,200.
We
bro.
fighting this nigga yesterday for real, for real.
I
He from
said
Canada?
More.
Oh, okay.
that was very hurtful because
That's
I'm
crazy.
like,
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that nigga lame.
Like,
That's
how you
Like,
gonna
cheers.
break
Got
up?
some in
Mind you,
there?
I've been very
A little bit,
patient,
but
waiting
then
for
cheers.
you,
Oh no, you got a lot.
all this stuff,
Put
and
it
it's
in.
like for you to now come down
with
here
that.
and then you just break up with
Yeah,
me
that's
for
fucked
a
up.
stupid
That's fucked up,
reason.
That's fucked
Don't
up.
worry,
You know?
I'm not taking it as a
That's the
shot.
kind of
You're
stuff I be
taking
going
it.
through.
you could've slid
That nigga lame. I'm not gonna lie. You don't do that to
I
nobody.
think what it is, you just
You don't do that to nobody.
That's what I was saying. I'm just overly giving. I'm overly nice.
You don't do that to
Is this
nobody.
nigga still
See,
here?
because you could be giving, like me, I'm a giver,
He's a finesser.
but I talk shit and I pay attention to your moves.
He's still out here
you
in the
only get if you deserve
Set
it.
him up.
What I love about
Yo,
you,
set
you're
that
just
nigga
a
up.
very realist
Some niggas will
person.
slam him out.
I've,
That's
I've
lame as
seen
hell.
that from the first time that I met you. You're just very
You
real
sweet.
about
Thank you.
your experiences and
Yeah.
everything
Right
that you do.
there. Yeah,
I
like,
love
help
it.
it.
I love it.
Like, that's what I was telling T like earlier. Like I'm just down to earth. Like I
Yeah.
just can't help it. Like I mean, because I see it from your
Yeah,
perspective.
you so gangster.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like some shit don't even be adding up for me. I just like make it make sense before I can move
I
on.
think sometimes we try to do so much of overthinking.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about how we overthink so much. We do so much of the overthinking because we want somebody to be that good. Or we want somebody to be that person.
No, you gotta take people where they at.
But let me tell you, scratch that. If you're in a relationship today, or whatever situation that you're in today, could you just completely take yourself away from every ex or situation that you have now and start afresh? Or do you think that would be just too much?
Yes.
Wait, I don't get it. What do you mean?
Oh, just starting over.
I don't.
And today now.
I don't know, cause I'm kind of scarred.
Mm.
Yeah, I am.
Start from zero.
Starting from zero, like you're learning this person's favorite color
could.
all over again.
I'm just.
And it's all over.
Yeah.
The person just gotta be smooth. Like the person you gotta really trust that.
But then we
person.
got to deal with a smooth nigga paying
because-
$200 for my
Smooth,
ticket and
good
still
guy.
wanting to snap.
Like, good dude.
I feel like I do that once men start applying pressure.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times I can have a
Please
roster.
elaborate.
And men, I'll get men numbers. I go out, I get numbers. They'll talk, but they ain't talking about shit for real. So technically, you just really want to see me when you want to see me, or you want to see me when you go out, or you might want to go out to eat, whatever. But like I said, men are predictable. They're very predictable. So I know you want
You
pussy.
think so?
Man, what, girl?
Men are
Yes.
predictable.
Yes, we
Some
put
are.
up this facade.
So
Yeah, it's really
All
not
men are
rocket
really
science what we
predictable
want.
for real, because it really shows in how men
Yeah,
move.
it's not
You know
rocket
what I'm
science.
saying?
so women.
But some women,
Yes, women.
want-
I don't know, because I'm not predictable.
I want
You
to.
never
Okay.
know what you gonna get.
So let's
For
just
real? I
okay.
can predict
With that
it.
though, that just pretty much points me
because
to
I might
you.
want to have sex with you, but then I'm like, nah, I want some food, and then I don't want to have sex with you. So then they be mad at me.
Because it kind of
In
makes
reality, the conversation wasn't good enough. You didn't
Bro.
deserve sex. You just deserve my conversation over the food. Like that's it.
Okay, so what are you about
It's
to
like
say?
for you, with what she says, men are predictable. Some women are predictable. As I was saying that, the way that I've seen her from the first time I met her, she's just been as open and just real, down to earth, and so have you.
Yeah.
And then with you, you're a tough ass cookie.
Cause you're nice, but then at the same time,
You're so
it's
nice.
I'm nice.
Like you said,
But-
you're guarded. Like
So guarded, and
Yeah.
it's just like, how can a man actually even? How does a man actually penetrate to like?
Yeah.
To
Even get to
actually
that point,
really
yeah.
like, what kind of chances are you giving these
You
guys?
just gotta talk to her and make her
So-
smile and laugh. That's all she
Nah.
needs to do. Yeah, just be
Nah.
funny and just make
No,
her
because
laugh.
you definitely
She'll
gonna have
open
to
right
take
up.
baby girl good
Guarded,
morning.
She'll open right
She
up.
should be guarded though. She
Tyra, you just
guarded.
want to laugh.
I do want to laugh. I do want to
know it.
smile.
You want a nigga that's gonna be consistent and
Yeah.
just make you laugh.
I do. I think that's
not all
be consistent.
You
That's
gotta
why
be
I
loud
said that's
all the
when
way.
they apply the
Consistent.
pressure.
No,
You feel
most
me?
of these
Be
men, they
consistent.
make you
Don't
laugh
skip
Guard
so
that
motherfucking
week.
much to a
Just
point
call
where
her,
you're
text
laughing
her,
while you
and
cry.
just be funny.
Because I
But
feel
why
like
they
that's the
really
least.
applying the
Listen,
pressure?
okay, thank you. I do for saying that because I feel like it's like a pattern. Guys that I'm meeting, or just in general, guys that I've met are just not consistent at
Yeah.
all. Like, how hard is it to text me every day? How hard is it for us to talk every day? Like,
That's because
you
Are
know,
we
like
pressuring you guys too much
it's
for
like
every day?
is it like
It's
they
so-
you
have
know?
to be. I'm telling you,
We're
they
not pressuring you for every day. So then why is it?
If a
Because
nigga like you, he gonna
listen,
text you every day.
right?
If I
That's
text you
what
every
I'm
day, that
saying.
means that I'm trying to. marry
He's
you.
applying the
Like,
pressure.
I want you, yeah. That's
You know
how it
what
is.
gets me?
Why
though?
if they not texting you every day, they really are just on the roster. It's
They
cool.
tryna
I'm going
smash.
to, and like if I want to have a
Yeah,
conversation,
go
I'll
ahead,
text
enjoy
you
your
and we'll have
life.
a conversation.
Yeah.
But once that man or that somebody
Good
applies
morning,
that
all
pressure,
that every day,
and I see, like I
I
said
need
last
you.
episode, if you want me to be a part of
Yeah.
your life, you're gonna put me in position. You have no choice but to text me every day because I'm part
Yeah,
of your
Because
life.
Like,
remember,
every
I was
day.
telling y'all that I would like to have a good morning text every morning.
Right, that's what I said.
Remember, like things like
And if you
that.
want it,
but-
you
Do you
do it
think we
first.
women expect too much for that?
That's what I was about to
I told you
say.
because
Do we really
Men
kind
are
of
not like that.
She has
That's
to
the
do it,
point.
and I
Niggas like
told her
that.
she
Niggas
has
is
to
like
be
that.
the
No,
one
y'all
to
not.
do it.
Yes, we
Oh,
are
how many
like that.
how many females
Niggas
y'all
like
texting
that.
good morning?
Huh?
I just
Niggas
found
like
out.
that.
What you said? What
Once
you
they
said?
know they gonna
She's
be
saying
gone.
niggas don't text every day. Niggas text every day.
No,
No,
good
but
morning,
we're
like,
talking about good morning text
every
messages.
day,
Yeah.
every
When
morning.
you wake up, text it.
That's
Listen,
a
I
fucking
get it,
lot.
bro.
So how many people are you sending that to?
I'm not gonna say that.
Ah. See, that's the bullshit though.
No, because I don't
I've
want.
had my friend just called me and she told me this nigga stays with me, but I found out that he's talking to 5 other chicks.
Yeah, you wake up and you send 5 girls good morning every day.
Listen,
But
How?
that's
Sis,
not
I-
Easy.
I used
I mean, yeah,
to do
it's
it, so
easy.
it's like,
I've
the
had that
fuck?
shit hard.
Why in the fuck do you need me here then? Why are you doing this shit if you want to text 5 other bitches?
You know what I'm starting to think, yo? I'm starting
What,
to think
what?
that niggas, we're not really meant for just one girl.
Hey, here we
I
go.
promise- Bro, let me
Here
think.
we
Let me
go.
think. I don't know. I haven't done no research, but I'm really starting to think that, yo, this is some European, it's some white people shit that got us with one girl.
That's
African
what-
niggas, black niggas, we was really supposed to be like Moses with 15,
I'm with
500. Bro,
I'm
'cause
telling you
how am I
right
supposed
now.
to do that shit?
I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, better toughen
You
the
just
fuck
ain't
up.
found the one to fulfill your
Thank you,
actual needs.
because
I am enough. I promise you. I'm gonna call
I
you.
have found the
I'm gonna
one to
talk
fulfill
you
my
in
actual
solutions.
needs.
So what happened?
And I still need more.
Nah.
So you-
And that's your
so
problem.
currently
No,
you're
you
in
don't.
the
Then
past.
you don't need to be with
Past, current,
anybody.
it don't matter.
Then you don't need to be with anybody.
not fulfilling
what
you, bro.
you need to
She
be
not.
with is with a prostitute.
No,
Because she needs
no, I don't
more.
want no
Okay,
prostitute.
so let's go back to last episode, Raph. Okay, Raph was previously.
here?
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Okay, were you there when we had the episode about?
Yes,
no, you
that's
weren't. No, you
Polygamy,
weren't.
the
Yeah.
season one.
Yeah.
Polygamy,
So remember,
monogamy,
he
and
was in a
Raph changed my
polyamorous.
life.
But guess what? He's now
He's
with
now
one
single
girl.
with one girl.
One girl.
and they got a
Struggling.
beautiful baby
No,
together.
and they have a beautiful baby together.
Nah, Raph,
He
but
couldn't
Raph,
handle
you
more
supposed to
than
do that
one.
in the first place. Some niggas,
Cause he knew that she was the one.
Right.
He was in a polyamorous relationship with her and somebody else at one point.
Because he realized when he was spending that time with his now main or only chick,
Yep.
she was giving him
More than the other person was
Because
giving
eventually,
him.
once you're with someone for a
gonna
while,
realize
if you're
that
really
shit.
with that person and getting to know
Yeah.
that person, then you would know, okay, that's the one. If they're falling short in different areas and you don't speak up and they can't fulfill that, then why are you still with this person, bro? Move on.
Bro,
Wow.
hold on. Listen,
Move
bro.
on.
What
Start
you guys
over.
missed
Listen,
from the
Dad.
last week's conversation was
What?
Raph said, I found the one that did not like for me to have other
All the
ones.
ones. Yeah.
Okay?
Mm.
No, he didn't say
That
that.
is what he said.
You wasn't listening.
If he
Oh,
said
okay.
that,
let him finish talking. Let him finish talking.
Hold on.
if he said that means she still fulfilled it because he understands that.
He,
Okay,
and,
cool.
and he was
This is
willing
what I
to. He was
really
willing to
needed.
compromise on that.
Okay? He was willing to compromise. Does not take away from what I do.
His
But,
beliefs.
but there are some men who will still be like, no, this is what I want to do, accept it or not. But because he liked her so much,
All
he
said
didn't
was-
want to lose
all he
her.
said
He
was
loved
doesn't
her.
think- doesn't
He
think
was
we're-
willing to do whatever
All
to
he said
keep
was he doesn't
her.
think we're meant.
But listen, hold on.
It's way
A
more
lot of us that
women.
compromise. A lot of us that compromise.
But you guys still
Hold on.
remain with one
feel like
woman
people-
because
A lot of
you
us
love
come from what?
her.
compromise.
But listen,
Compromise.
it's a woman, right? That will unlock needs you didn't even know you needed.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
You gotta find that one.
Right.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
if you're busy
Right.
All of
just
them
trying to
things-
smash every
But
chick,
that's
how
what
you
I'm
gonna find
saying.
her?
Basics.
Exactly. That's the problem because you learn that through dating, not
Yeah.
just by smashing every chick. If you actually
Date and get
the
to
one,
know
get to know
the person.
with an intent,
Are you
then you'll
listening,
understand
Zebra?
like, nah, she ain't the one, or because in reality, your whole first pretense was to fuck her, and now you just done fucked her, and now you think she's supposed to be the person you want. Girl can't even hold a fucking conversation.
That's a fact.
She don't even really know what 1 + 1 = 2. You know? But you know how to get 4. How now you want to teach her and she don't even want to learn. See, that's what it's like. Certain things the men gotta understand.
Yeah,
It's not
for
all about the
real.
pussy.
It doesn't. It one does not work without the other. But at the same time, we feed off of our history is so fucked up. I'm not gonna lie because I used to have this mindset.
Who's
of-
history?
Huh?
Who's
Just
history?
humans,
That's
earthlings,
a fact. I agree.
earthlings. Because we started off with whatever in the beginning. There was Adam. There was Eve. Somehow a snake got involved. Somehow came all these kind of different things. And sisters marrying brothers, and
No,
uncles
listen.
being brunkles,
No.
and all kinds of
What?
shit.
Listen, what are you talking about? Listen,
It's
human
so much
history-
shit.
Human history is not fucked up. You could really go trace everything you need to see everything. But you know what I mean? We've been following this European standard that got us with one woman, one man.
European
but on some
standard.
African shit, go do some research and go look at African history.
I'm gonna just
Niggas
let
had
y'all know every black
multiple
person
50
had
girls.
So
The
is
Bible says one other thing. But okay,
when,
that's
when has it ever been successful though?
none.
What you mean
When has it ever been successful?
The only time it's
When?
Every
successful
time.
is Nick Cannon. I ain't gonna lie. He got it. He doing his
No,
thing.
he
Bro,
not.
it's been
No,
successful.
it's
Hey, bro.
about to hit his ass.
Hey,
It's about
Libra,
to hit his
listen.
ass for
When
real
When has
quick.
it not been
I don't
successful?
think
Tell me
it
when it wasn't
It
will.
has
successful.
never been
Wait for it.
successful
I don't think it
ever.
will. Because the only
Hey,
reason why I
okay.
say that.
Libra,
is
tell me
because
when it
it's
wasn't
so
successful.
What's your version of success? Like we gotta figure that out because
That's
I'm
true.
saying it's not.
What
ever
is the
successful.
version of success?
To have a
So,
community
but listen, if I'm a king,
What?
if I'm a
Wives?
king,
Concubines?
and children.
But listen, if I'm a king, I'm gonna have multiple wives. Though I'm a king. You know what I'm saying? I need my needs met when I want my needs met. I don't want to have a conversation with you. I don't want to have a debate with you. I don't want you to argue with me. I need my shit.
Then you
when
need a
I
prostitute
see it.
too
I'm the
then.
king. Huh?
Not necessarily because I'm willing to be like that for my man as long as he's doing what he needs to do as head of the household. Like there's no question. Like I'm giving it up. Like period. But I mean, I don't see why you need multiple women.
I don't
to
see
do
why
that.
neither.
If you have one woman and she like cool, bad
Because
shit,
so
you
whose side are you on?
Listen,
I
hold
mean,
on,
because
listen,
we've gotten
no,
to a
listen.
point where everybody feels like, okay, well, she can make me laugh, but he can make me do this.
Yeah.
She can cook. She don't cook, but she knows how to take care of the kids.
You can find one girl
That's
that
why I
can
know
do
how to do everything.
everything.
Okay.
You can
Oh,
find
I'm
one.
a
No,
wife.
it doesn't.
But you're just too
Most
busy.
of us
You're
are
never
like that. Most of us are the
content.
That's not
content.
true.
Most of us are the
No.
complete package.
Majority
Most
of
of
the-
us can't
No.
fulfill
Now, I'm not going to say
you.
That's a
most,
lie.
sis. I'm not going to say most because after you have conversations with these men and you understand that there are a lot of women that are not like us.
No, they're not.
There
You're
are
right.
a lot of women that are not. And it's like, damn, I'm so sorry for you men.
Let me ask y'all this
And
quick
now
question.
they're bitter. And now
Let me ask y'all this
bitter.
question. Do y'all think there's more good women out there than there are good men?
I'm not going to say that. Only
Because-
reason why is because the ratio is off. So it's
Okay,
really
so that's
hard
your
to say.
that's your reason.
I used to
for-
think that. But
I
these
feel like
girls are
there's
turning
more
into
good
demons.
women. You can it's a
OnlyFans
higher
is trying-
chance to find a good
No,
woman than
because
it
of
is.
OnlyFans.
There's a higher chance to find a good
Because of
woman
the
than there
internet.
is to find a good man.
Yeah.
Period.
I
But
think
that's
so.
That's true.
it's
You said it's a higher
subjective.
chance?
though.
There's a higher chance to find a good woman than there is to find a
That's
good
true.
man.
I agree.
I
I
agree with that.
You
Ah,
disagree?
That's true, bro.
Yes. What?
I'm going to say
You can
that
find a
it's-
good woman, but it's hard to find good men. It's hard to find. It is hard to find a good man.
the reason
But
why I
it's
say
hard to
it's
find a good woman, too.
No, it's not.
What?
There's way more
No,
good women
it's
out
pretty
there
hard now.
Yeah,
to
it
find a
is hard.
good woman.
No,
It's
because
I don't think it's hard to find a good woman.
Because
Oh, yes, it is.
okay, well,
I know 10
also,
good women in my
I
life.
think
You know 10?
Well, my
Yeah, and
definition
you don't fuck up anything. You gotta make sure that they stay nice and you know what I mean.
Because you
Take
got
care of the good women.
you're a good woman.
You're a good
But
woman.
there are a lot of men who like she may be good, but she's
there
too
might
much.
be. Yeah, she's too
And being
good.
too much could be too is like being
Bruh.
too good could be
There
too much
is
for a lot
something-
of men.
That's true.
There was a
Nah,
woman who
because
Because
went.
now they feel like they gotta elevate themselves and
That's
they
true.
ready
Now,
to
mind
really
you,
just
she's
chill
talk-
and be a content.
She's talking about a man. There was a
like that.
woman who
That's some
went
shit
to
you said.
court that said her man was too good.
What?
She wanted to divorce him because he was too good. He did everything for her. She was like, I can't do it.
Can't keep up.
In my head,
Can't
I
keep
was
up,
just like,
can't
bitch,
keep
you're
up.
crazy. But then at the same time,
I've been with her.
I started to think, I'm just like, okay, how could she possibly get to the
That was on
conclusion where
TV.
that was on who
Yes.
Judge Judy.
Yeah, one of those judge shows.
Right.
That shit
Y'all
real?
saw that, right?
I know.
Oh, it was real. She wanted, and then she got mad. She was just like, why do you want to divorce this man because he's too good for you? She's like, because I just can't seem to get my own
Yeah,
rhythm going.
reciprocate that shit.
And it's true. There are times that happens. When someone's too good, honestly, I start to think, all right, this nigga's over here killing people.
What's too good?
He's killing some. He's
See,
Jeffrey
too good
Dahmer
for
on
me
the
is
on the
that-
other side.
You wake up to breakfast.
You know
It's like-
what?
It's a thin line.
Nigga texting you every morning, good morning.
I think
No, I
you
feel
know
that.
what?
That's perfect.
And I want to say,
It's too
okay,
much. It's
let me
too
say,
good for
you're
me.
right. Real quick before you say what you have to say, you know what? You are correct on that because I had somebody. He never directly said it to me, but I feel like he probably feels like I'm too good to be true. And then, listen, I'm too good to be true, and I'm just putting on a facade. So if we were to get married, I'm going to switch up because I'm just that good.
Wow.
So that could be a reason
Somebody
as to
said that
why.
to
He
you?
didn't tell me that, but you
You
can
know,
tell. I
you
can
could-
conversations,
It's a scary
Yeah.
you
thought.
know, different things you can tell. So
Yeah.
it's like,
Like he had.
a person is too good to be true. It's like, and
Yeah.
it's
She was too
it's
pretty.
not right. It's not you're. You know, it doesn't
Yeah.
seem right. Something's off here.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, it's just don't ever
It's just
ignore
too
your
it's
gut
just too
feelings.
She got a
subjective.
dad. You know
It's
what
just
I
too
mean? She
subjective.
was raised
Because
correct.
my good guy
That's all
isn't
it is. I fuck with good
necessarily a
women.
nice guy all the way.
Good
Like
girls
I've
love
been
me.
with a nice guy.
like
and
how
to
you
me,
phrase
that's
that.
too much.
It's too much.
I like-
Man, what?
Good guys,
Nice guys.
nice guys.
Man, what?
I started.
I'm too much of a bitch sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
So I can't expect. I'm.
So if
But then
you
a nice guy
asking
might be
me
perfect
all
for
the
you.
time what you want to do, you know, you technically
Baby,
want
you
me to
okay?
leave
You
this
hungry?
motherfucker, and I can't handle
You gonna
that.
run over that nigga. You
Period.
gonna run over the nice guy.
Come on now, because at the end of the day, unless you are really like, see, that's why I said it's a thin line. Because if
Yeah.
he's a nice guy, he's really leading me in a direction. But to me, a lot of nice guys turn to me
Yeah.
and ask me this: what do you want to do? What? Nah, I want you to already have some shit planned. And if I'm not, if I'm
Sometimes
not
I want you
feeling
to
it,
take a lead
then
as a man.
it's like, okay, what's the next option? But I need someone with solutions. I feel like a lot of nice guys don't really have solutions. They really look for solutions, like in a way just to make me happy. Bro, don't do that, bro. I'm
You
gonna be
know
happy
what is-
if it's already,
If it's solidified already.
you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
If it's solidified already, and I'm like, okay, cool, this is something new. Because if I could do that, I can do that by myself.
There was this
I
one
can
time
move
I
how
started.
I can go out and be by myself and go do whatever I want to do. I don't necessarily need you to do that. Like,
There was a moment that I thought, like, you know, I literally was like, I don't know what the fuck I want. I was like, I had the bad boy. I had the nice boy or anything. To a point where I apologize for all those that might feel some type of way about I wanted a nerd.
Oh.
At this point, I started going to the comic book stores.
That's what's up.
And I was just like, maybe this might be a different type of thing for me.
Oh.
But then I didn't know exactly how they would be. Would we be playing Dungeons and Dragons all the time or something?
Girl.
So I was just like, what exactly are you trying to do? Because there's y'all men, like I said before, shit has changed within time.
Yeah.
Before, they wanted a woman to be at home, be a stay-at-home wife. But then, now mind you, your man is a 9 to 5, but your man is walking in at 7 or 8 o'clock with a lipstick stain over here, calling himself a man.
Is he rich?
Into your hand. I don't give a fuck.
That
Thank
matters.
you. I don't care.
But the thing is, I
did not.
It does not matter.
I did not.
First of all, you got off work at 5. Why are you coming in the house at 7, 8? Okay,
Right.
get her
The
with
traffic. You know how Atlanta like?
Man, forget
No.
all of that.
Don't
I know
do
how
that.
long it
I
take.
sit in traffic every day.
Bro, if you sitting in traffic, you're on the phone with me.
That's fucking exactly. We're on the phone together because you know what I need to talk about. I feel like couples.
Don't y'all want to be missed?
Could you say that you run out of
miss me when I left.
conversation?
What
Do
you
you
talking
run
about?
out of
Shit, you ain't
conversations
had
with your
that
girl?
pussy
Do
to
you run out of conversations with your man? Do you run out of conversations
No.
with your man? Do you run out of
Well, then there's
conversations with your
sometimes you
wife?
can run out of conversations.
Never.
Come on,
See,
no.
No,
my
I'm just saying.
my love
Sometimes
language
there's
is
be
quality
some
time.
quiet time. There's sometimes
My
you guys are
God.
quiet, not all the time, but still
I want to be
enjoy your
house.
company. You know, in the house.
We
Yeah.
can be on
You
the
gotta
phone
build that.
and not saying shit.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't
you
care.
can.
That's
But-
what I'm talking about.
But-
Yeah, just
But we on
enjoy
the
each
phone.
other's company.
What has happened is because society or whatever and social media is the motherfucking number one mess up of every
We've
relationship.
had this conversation every episode.
I know because social media is a
That's why
bitch.
ain't nobody gonna know who my baby daddy is.
My goodness, because before I used to be like, I grew up watching my parents when everything was good. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to have a husband like this. But then I started growing up. I was like, I just want to marry. I used to tell my mom, I want to marry a baller because he's never going to be home. This is a basketball player. He's never going to be home. I get to be at home with the money and everything. Then I ended up not believing in love. Then I ended up being married and having the man not there, the money being there, and I was miserable as hell. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? The shit changes so much, you never know exactly which way to go. That's why I say humans suck. Because nobody knows exactly which way we're supposed to go. And then you're talking about we're supposed to have 30,000 wives? Do you know how much attention women
Did I say
need?
30,000?
Well,
You know what she's talking about. You know what she's trying to say. You know
Well, it'd be
Multiple
3
women.
wives.
multiple women.
Okay, go ahead. Finish your
The
sentence.
emotions and the attention that each and every one needs at a certain period of time.
Yeah, you're right. That's
If
why
I'm
I
with
never,
two other
tried
women
it.
in a
I don't know how I'm
relationship,
supposed to start that shit.
I'm calling
not
I'm
going
calling
to.
the sister wives.
It's like
so
I
we
gotta
can talk.
communicate,
You're not gonna
let
be
all
successful.
the girls know. But
Yeah,
you
there's
know,
no
maybe
way.
one day I'll
You're
start
not
that.
gonna be successful. Not with each one.
Say that again, bro.
I said you're not gonna be successful with that. But you can have an empire of women though. It's possible.
That's what it has to be. It has to be an empire. It has to
But
be a
you're not gonna
business.
be
Everybody
successful
has to be adding value.
relationship-wise.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? There's no way that you can be giving
I
a
can see myself
committed
doing that one day.
situation with every girl. Like there's not. It can't happen.
So to
God.
conclude this real quick, I want to ask y'all who had the scariest story today?
Man,
Who had the scariest
No.
story?
Well, I guess getting a shot,
I ain't
a
gonna
shot at
lie.
you or me?
No,
Somebody
I think,
closing the door on you?
Bro, come on.
look,
Stop it.
I think
Somebody
you had
close the door on her is the worst?
I
Bro,
think his
listen.
is the scariest. You
Yeah.
had the scariest.
Nigga, you was
You-
dodging bullets
you
and jumping
could
out
have
of
been
windows
shot,
in 3
but
foot.
he got shot at.
He got
And
shot
he
at.
just-
Bro,
he got
that
shot
shit right
down.
there, that's
You had
fucked
what
up.
was your story? You
What
had
was my story?
smelly.
Stanky.
Hey, stop saying it. Don't ever
Smelly,
repeat that
That's
again.
fucked up too, bro.
That never happened to me. I just asked the
Put
question.
some stank on
Yo,
it.
I was never with
No, I'm
about
just
to
saying
say
that's
something.
always a nightmare. That's
Whatever.
just a nightmare.
You said it happened.
This
It's
shit was
okay.
fucked up too, bro.
Yeah, it was,
Yours
bro.
was
What
scary.
the fuck?
Man, that
She
shit was
could have been
crazy.
shot just
But
like
You
you.
was silent.
You
for
wasn't
how
supposed to be
long?
on Tinder going to no nigga crib. I'm keeping 1,000.
Listen, bro.
I
Yeah,
don't know
you got
anything
left.
about
Listen,
that.
I got shot at when I was 16 by a dude.
Y'all
that
didn't
wanted
even
to
hear
talk
the
to me.
last bit
So
of my
it's like in
story.
reality,
Well, no,
what
I
I'm
got
got
not
left
really
in CDs, bro.
necessarily
I got left.
scary. You know what I'm talking about?
So you had been shot at before.
Yeah, me and my friends, we were walking down the street. it was nighttime and we didn't want to talk to the dudes. You feel me? And
No.
Nigga shot at you?
Man, what?
Yo.
Because you said no.
Fam.
That's what I
What
don't
city was you living in?
understand.
Chicago?
Ohio, come on.
Y'all men are
Yo,
difficult.
niggas, yo.
I done been at the
I
gas
do.
station here in Atlanta, and the man is really going in on me because I told him I have a boyfriend. Man, you really gonna do that to me? You don't even know who I am. Like, bro, chill out.
Yes.
It's like, it's not that deep. I promise it's not. I
You
mean,
did something.
But have you ever
I
heard of a
never
woman?
did anything. I told him I had a boyfriend. That was it.
Have you ever heard of a woman trying to shoot at a nigga because she got shot down? Because women are shooting their shots too now.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
No,
have you
they
ever
just-
heard of a woman
Yeah,
getting
it's-
shot at? I mean, women shooting at men. No,
Yeah, that happened.
y'all men are.
Yeah,
No, that happened to me.
Y'all dirty than that. Y'all,
That's it.
so we go on dates and then, you know.
Okay.
Y'all just want some pussy. That's it.
Fuck pussy,
I
man.
don't
We
want
chasing
no
our purpose
pussy.
now. That's what I'm on.
Chasing
I'm
purpose.
chasing my purpose, and the rest gonna come.
Purpose is over.
Yeah,
Okay,
for real.
trying to tell you.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Figure out what God put you here on earth to do,
Okay.
and do that, and then the girl gonna chase you.
That's
Facts.
a fact.
Yeah, that's what you really supposed to be
Because that's
doing.
what I heard. I heard
Until
men are
then, you're
supposed
gonna
to
cry a bit.
chase purpose and women chase love. I mean, that's just really,
Yeah,
to
that's
me,
how-
it
that's what works.
parallels.
That's
'Cause
what
I
works
want a
best.
man that's chasing purpose. Because if a man is chasing love, that means you too all
Some
over.
men are too
That
prideful.
means you're missing out on purpose. Where's the? I mean,
Yeah, what you supposed to be doing?
Where the money?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
we
committed
just
to.
sitting here watching TV? No, the fuck we
Yeah.
still
Now, if you
broke.
find a woman with purpose,
Listen, you gotta add
it's
on,
over.
but it gotta
But-
add value.
But what I
So-
see, what I've seen
A
is
nigga
that,
without purpose find a female with purpose.
No, a nigga with purpose find a
Oh,
woman
then
with
yeah,
purpose.
that's
But
That's
what
like
I
the
see-
ultimate thing,
that
right?
might be great. Yeah.
but what I've seen again, this is just social media, of course. Back to it.
Yo, get
You
off
got
Instagram.
Nia Long, you got
Yeah,
Beyonce, and
Android
all
anyway.
these people. These are women that make
Niggas
moves
with
for
Androids
themselves.
talking
They
about
got
social
their own
media.
money or anything, but their men are not happy,
Della, give me the card.
and they
Yeah.
still move. So guess what? At this point, you just got to do what you got to do for yourself.